and welcome to another random video of Randomness. I am Frank, aka Master of the Cross-Border Gaming Podcast from crossbordergaming.com as well as thatgamerhub.com. And today we are going to play my forerunner for Game of the Year, Bioshock Infinite. If you didn't see that already from the title screen here. I'm not usually a first-person shooter guy, as everybody knows. But Bioshock Infinite has single-handedly one of the best stories and endings that I've played in a very long time. I think the last time I was this captivated by a game was when I played Max Payne 2. And that was a long time ago. As far as story-wise goes, I'm not talking about like a game in general, I'm just meaning story-wise. That's kept me hanging on for so much. So, what I am going to do here is I am just going to continue on the chapter that I was doing because I was going for some achievements. I have finished the game already. I know how it ends. I'm not going to spoil anything in the story. But we are going to play a little bit through it while I talk about it. And again, I am not an FPS guy. I haven't been since I stopped PC gaming as a majority, which was like 10 years ago. And since then I've gone back to consoles. Mainly because I suck at first-person shooter games. But this game is something else. So, we're here at the Hall of Heroes. And I have to get this, I keep wanting to call them plasmids because they're not plasmids anymore. This vigor, which is this thing at the bottom left-hand corner you see me toggling between. But I need to get one called a shock jockey to get this bridge working. I'm pretty much dead meat if I don't. So I have to go in here and I have to search for this thing called a shock jockey. So I'm going to give some tips about the game to anybody who hasn't played this yet. And I'm going to give you the very first tip right now. Check everything. Check every nook and cranny of the map, of the floor, because all the stuff that you collect, you're going to need. The only thing that I collected that I didn't need that much of were the lockpicks, but it's still recommended that you get every single one that you can. See, it's one of these that I need to light up with vigor, but I don't. I have to get that one here, Gerald. There you go. That's the shock jockey up there. The weapon upgrade system is all done through these vending machines here. Let's go to this one, and this one upgrades your vigor. And as you can see, I don't have enough money. One thing is in this game, you really have to look for every single silver eagle. That's the money in this game. That you can find, because you will need every single last silver eagle in this game to play this game and to upgrade. Ooh, this guy got stabbed in the back. Quite literally. See, you have to search everyone, you have to search everything just to get every single last, silver eagle in order to upgrade you. And in this one, you upgrade your weapons. So there's a damage boost for my carbine, which is a gun that I really don't like, as well as the RPG, which I do not primarily use, and the sniper rifle damage, which I am going to need in this stage, because I will need it later when I go ahead and fight the boss. And again, you gotta go through every single nook and cranny. And that's a voxophone. They're like the tape players from if you've played the first two Bioshock games. Speaking of which, I never played the first two Bioshock games. I only played the demos of them. So you go. See, there you go. Lockpicks. Pick these up everywhere you find them, and search every single desk and whatnot. Make sure you don't leave anything unturned, and make sure you look on the floor for coins. And like I said, I know it sounds a little bit silly, but you see, there's a wallet too. See, I missed this on my first playthrough. Again, you got to pick up every. Oh shit! There's an enemy there who's about to get a headshot from your friendly neighborhood, Booker DeWitt. And while ammo is here plenty in the beginning of the game, it gets very scarce towards the end of the game. and your ability to upgrade your ammo is very limited. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, I did not play the first two Bioshock games because they were a bit more, I don't know, the very first Bioshock felt more like a survival horror game to me, and I don't like survival horror games, and the second one just, I don't know, it didn't do anything for me because I had no attachment to the very first one. But this one I just want to try because everyone told me, hey Frank, this game is up your alley. Also, make sure you keep your eyes peeled. The other thing I really like, wow, Comstock is the bad guy in this game, for those of you who don't know.
Father Comstock, commander of the 7th Cavalry.
That man did not lead the 7th. Hell, I don't even remember the guy.
Corporal DeWitt proved his worth on the field that day.
Well, I'll be.
Slate? Is that you?
You've always been different, haven't you, Booker? You crave no glory.
Look, I see you're caught up in some kind of jam here. If you could see fit to let us through to where they keep this shock jockey, then we'll...
That tin soldier, Comstock, once my boy's dead. We won't die at his hands.
And that kind of narration goes on throughout the game.
All my men have left is a choice. Die at the hands of a tin soldier, or a real one.
And the real soldier, of course, being you. Whoa! See, with one shotgun blast, you can blow away 3 people. It's probably one of the best crowd control weapons of all time.
You see, you're a killer, Booker. Like it or not.
Just give us the shock jockey.
If you want the vigor, Booker, you will give my men a soldier's death. They wait for you with wounded knee and Bakey.
And those are 2 different exhibits in this particular thing. Or building, rather, not this particular thing. Again, check every fucking corpse. I'm not joking when I say that. Check everything. If you don't, you're going to be very, very sorry. And here's the other thing that I like about this game. When you push the up in the directional pad, it shows you where to go. And you know how the arrow is pointing for me to go that way? I'm not going to. I will always check, and you should always check all the other rooms before you even think about going, continuing on, because you never know what you're going to find there. Check every single bin, every single box, everything that you can, because, again, you will need it. And now I have 5 lockpicks, and I can pick a safe that I missed in the earlier mission. Oh shit, another lockpick. And a silver bar, how nice. And these are the infusions. The infusions will either give you more health, will give you shield, or armor, or bulletproof vest, whatever you want to call it, or vigor, for salts. I highly, 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 highly recommend that you jack your shield up as much as possible in the beginning, first and foremost, because your shield is what you will need more than anything, especially later on in the game. Your shield will matter. Is there anything else in here? Again, check everything. Okay, there's a gun I don't need. My salts are full. Oh, see. Handbags, wallets, purses, all this stuff, just thoroughly check it. Because, again, every silver eagle helps in this game. And make sure that any box, that can be searched is searched. No.
I'll try to keep you stocked with both bandages and ammo, but
also Elizabeth here,
aren't always at hand.
she is the most useful NPC character in a very long time. I haven't had a useful NPC in a game in, I would say, probably a decade. That shotgun looks slightly different. Again, I hate to say it, but you gotta check every single body. The Boxer Rebellion. So where do we go first? We go to Peking first. Okay.
It's the Boxer Rebellion.
In Peking, it was my hand that put the city to the torch. Of course, Comstock tells it.
Yeah, Comstock has made up his own versions of all these historical events and pretty much takes credit. And at this point, there should be some enemies coming out at me. That's why I got the shotgun ready, which, again, is a good crowd control gun. These things scare me. The motorized Patriots.
'Twas yellow skin and slanted eyes that did betray us with their lies, until they crossed the righteous path of our prophet's holy wrath.
Yep, that sounds pretty racist, doesn't it? Well, fact of the matter is, that's how shit was in 1912, to be quite honest with you. There was no such thing as political correctness. No such thing existed. And that's why people were up in arms about it in this game. We're like, oh, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, dude.
I read about this.
In,
Comstock led the Colombian
back in
troops.
these days.
Comstock wasn't there! The Boxers took my eye and 30 of my friends. Is there even a stone to mark that sacrifice?
Oh, here they come.
Watch out, firemen!
Where? Oh. Fuck you again. Again, check every lockbox. Whoa! He's lobbing shit at me here. Oh, this guy is. There we go. How do you like a murder of crows? Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't upgraded that yet. Again, this guy here, he's not very good at FPS games, and I'm talking about me. Any more left? Oh yeah. I upgraded the power of my shotgun. The very first weapons you should upgrade in this game is the shotgun as well as the machine gun.
Comstock wishes he was a real
I don't want to
soldier.
do this, Slade. Just give me what I need.
I will.
Make sure those aren't.
After you do the same for me, come and look for me amongst the ghost dancers.
Wounded Knee. He means us to head to the other display.
Can you hear Comstock's tin soldiers coming to silence us? But we are the true patriots. The history that does not fit in their books.
Again, check every nook and cranny. And now I gotta go back. Oh, I like how freakishly that door magically opened. Again, every single silver eagle in this game counts. And again, I can't stress enough, you gotta check every nook and cranny in this game. Like I said, because you will never be able to upgrade all your weapons, all your ammo, because you will not have enough money for it, at least in the mode that I've been playing it in. But then again, like a pussy, I'm playing this on I'm getting better at it. This game has, where the fuck are they coming from? One thing I have a problem with in this game is I have a lot of trouble trying to figure out who's shooting me and from what point. I also love doing melee attacks in this game. They're quite a lot of fun. How much money do I have? Can I upgrade my vigor? No, I can't even upgrade any weapons. Let's just go through Wounded Knee.
The tin soldier is taking credit for the deeds of the real ones. Now your companion, young lady, he wrapped himself in glory on December 29, 1890.
What does he mean?
You don't want to know.
And remember, always go in the areas you're not supposed to. Like that the arrow is telling you the opposite way to go. If you come across like a two-way fork, and the arrow is telling you to go one way, always go the other, because that means there's usually something hidden. Oh, melee kills give health. Oh, cool. I don't remember that one. Rocket-propelled grenade. Until you upgrade this weapon, it's not really any good to you. At least it wasn't to me. But I'm very sure once you play on harder difficulty levels, it will be. Jesus, that's some scary sounding shit. And then again, Wounded Knee was a very... Let's see what kind of racist thing this display has to tell me.
With hue and cry, with hatchet red, they danced amongst our noble dead. But when our soldiers took the field, the savage horde could only yield.
Jesus Christ, Ken Levine. How did you come up with conjure all this racist shit?
You were there. At Wounded Knee. I can see it in your face.
Tell her, Booker. Tell her how we strode that battlefield like the heroes of Sparta. I still hear the screams. The Comstock. Here's the soldier I spoke of. The kind of man Comstock pretends to be.
Also try to use as many melee attacks as possible. Again, because in this game, you really have to conserve your ammo. It's not one of those games where you can simply just pull, you know, hit the trigger on free will. Or pretty much otherwise you're fucked. Got all of them. Executions are pretty cool too.
There's a call for her!
Oh shit, I hate these guys. Again, she's the most useful NPC of all time. Jesus, I'm only used to seeing these guys with a fucking... Fuck!
You did them a favor, Booker. You let them die like men.
I didn't ask for this. I have no quarrel with these men.
Heroes never ask.
I never claimed to be no hero.
And what are you? If you take away all the parts of Booker DeWitt you tried to erase, what's left? Come back to the Rotunda. It's almost over.
Essentially, this captain has a death wish.
What's Slate mean? What did you try to erase?
Now that you're out of yours, you might realize cages have their advantages.
Better than... no matter what they...
Yeah.
One of the things I really love about this game is the philosophical content and the questions that it raises about not just the actions in the game, but about anybody's actions in life. And it's one of the things that I really liked about this. For those of you who believe in the theory of relativity, you will probably like this, which means that, I don't know if that's the theory of relativity or what the hell it was called. Find Slate in the First Lady Memorial. Ah, you sons of bitches! not use the shotgun so much because I'm running out of ammo here. Cereal.
Say what you want about Lady Comstock. The woman had an eye for fashion.
It's kind of hard to talk in between what happens in this game because, well, holy shit, I'm only going to do this for another 5... Whoa! What was that? That was a
what
glitch.
Comstock has done to my history. Now see how he's rewritten his own.
And I'm about to hit the final boss battle here, where I get the shock
seed of
jockey,
the
and that's as far as I'm
prophet
going to
lay
play.
in the womb of Our Lady, but for a single week. Comstock had a child. My books never mention anything about a child.
That's quite an omission. Can't imagine that was by accident.
And I absolutely love the way that the story unfolds in this game.
And Our Lady prayed for the prophet.
It's one of those stories that just keeps you want to keep playing and keep playing and keep playing. Am I going to take the carbine rifle? I really don't want to because I find that the firing rate on that gun is just way too slow.
Lo, while Daisy Fitzroy has murdered my beloved, she shall not have the child. She shall not come betwixt her and prophecy.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
You're Comstock's daughter.
No, I can't be. I can't.
He wants you to follow in his footsteps.
Well, I want a puppy, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get one.
She's right.
Got a lock, needs picking.
Yeah, apparently Elizabeth is an excellent lock picker. Alright. That's Daisy Fitzgerald. Or Fitzroy, sorry. I keep wanting to say Fitzgerald. Well, look, some money. Again, every single Silver Eagle in this game fucking counts. And it's not an over-exaggeration. It's the best tip I can give you in this game. See, there's a purse. You have to check every single thing in this game. If you have not played this game, and for fuck's sakes do, I'm not going to go through the audio blogs here. Or the audio voxes. Oh shit, we're still not there. But as you can hear, the music is crescendoing up, which means that a huge battle is about to ensue. What is this? Comstock's Vengeance. Alright, I think for this one I'm going to need, oh yeah, here we go.
I can get through these bars, but you're too broad.
Is there a hook around here? How the fuck am I supposed to get through?
Let me scout ahead, see if there's some way to move forward.
See, and she can make shit appear out of thin air.
Is that?
It's a tear, something I can bring into this world.
It's a freight hook. Well, that's convenient.
As I said, it's a form of wish fulfillment.
And then you can press X to make these things appear.
You bet.
But you can only make one thing appear at a time.
Whenever I get anxious, tears have a way of appearing. Booker, do you see those tears? We can use them against Slate's men. That tear will get us access to higher ground. And that one will give us a turret.
And some cover.
Now I can activate a turret. I can just take all these guys out. In this case,
Open it! Not sure I understand this, but I'm not complaining.
what I'd like to do is I'd like to see if I can pass this part. Since they can't see me. And I would like to see... Ah, fuck it. Let's party. I never claimed to be a good FPS game player. Oh, I'm getting killed here. Well, at least here I can take cover. And of course, I always run out of ammo just when it matters. Fuck you, Mr. Rocket Man. Again, most useful NPC of all time.
Comstock's pen can do some wonderful tricks. You know what you've got.
Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
That's enough, Slate. We just need the vigor to get out of Columbia. We're taking it one way or another. Slate?
And Mr. Slate is not. No, not Mr. Slate. That's the guy from The Simpsons. And this is another thing I missed. I never used the vigor to try to open up these doors. Again, that's why I'm playing through some of the stuff a second time. And again, I can't stress it enough. Check every nook and cranny. I really cannot stress that enough. In this particular case, I'm going to ignore the RPG as I had last time. Because I find that I don't aim very well with that game.
Keep your eye open for that shock jockey vigor.
We got vigor and we got weapon upgrades. Let's see what can we afford. Damage boost and the clip increase. Now, the clip increase would be the most. Besides damage extras, you should always check for the. Okay, there's a lot of medical crates here. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean there's going to be an ambush?
Rare is the man who takes a stand in human God and sweetest fatherland. Here's the face where we revere the heroes of our city.
Motorized Patriot
That's what Comstock will
is
turn
probably
us
the most
into.
pain in the ass enemy in this game besides the
To
handyman.
replace heads and hearts.
Oh shit, you're about to find out. Ah! Oh, you son of a bitch! They're not the big daddies of this game. Let me just be upfront about that.
Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Comstock took our stories and scrubbed away our soul. Now, he's coming for me. And when I'm gone, all that will be left is the lie.
Whoa.
Just give us what we came for!
Now, the only reason I'm going to take this weapon is because there's more in this than in my shotgun. And this is essentially a Gatling gun, which, mind you, I'm not very fond of. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. With the shotgun, I know I'm going to hit every person. With that particular weapon, I feel like I'm just wasting and spraying bullets everywhere. Where the fuck do I need to go now? Oh yeah, through here. Oh.
Got a lock here.
It's easy enough. Done.
Oh, look, a safe. Requires
locked.
5 picks.
Come on. Give me something challenging. Ready.
The whole place is ransacked. There ain't no shock jockey here.
254, you go, that's good. And remember these rooms because you will need to go back and pick up the extras. That's my other tip to you guys. Whoa, someone's bleeding heavy.
Slate. He's here.
Subdue Slate. In other words, kill him. Oh, that's what all this shit's for. We deserve a soldier's death.
Comstock ships. He's coming for Slate.
It was Slate who killed for his country at Wounded Knee. It was Slate who stormed the gates at Peking. Slate!
Slate!
Comstock's coming, Booker. But our lives won't satisfy him. Oh, no. He won't rest until he's turned us into kin. I won't let him. He took my past. But that's all he's getting from me.
Just give us the vigor. We don't need to do this.
Here you go, boys. A soldier's death awaits.
It's harder for them to shoot me from up here. And again, one of the things that I'm not fond of in this game is this no sense of direction.
You're not the Booker DeWitt I remember. Tin Man! Tin Man!
Okay.
What? Is there a Tin Man coming?
Get after him!
Murder of Crows is my favorite vigor in this entire game.
You need this.
Sometimes it kills him, sometimes it doesn't. So it's just kind of cool to see everybody pecked out like that. Ah, who the fuck else is shooting at me? Again, I have a terrible sense of direction in this game.
Is that all you can muster, soldier? Come on, Dr. Wit. Don't disappoint the boys.
Uh-oh. I hear one of those things. There's a Patriot. Hold on. There's a specific one I'm gonna need for this one. What you can do is you can make this thing... Oh, I don't have enough vigor.
Booker, here!
Much obliged!
Always get rid of those firsts. I cannot stress that enough.
Come on, DeWitt. Show me what you're made of.
I'll show you what I'm made of, asshole.
Open it.
There, is that what you wanted, asshole? And you have to destroy these crystals because if you don't, you will definitely get caught up in them. Again, check every nook and cranny in this game, but do so after getting the shock jockey. Anyways, I haven't really talked about this game that much, so... Come back, you asshole. No. I shot him in the head. And I don't like the way that they did the run in this game. Well, looks like he offed himself.
You're not done here, soldier. Eat everything that's on your plate. Finish it. You're a Tin Man now. A Tin Man.
And there's the vigor. And that's the one that you need in order for you to finish this level.
Press to shoot a bolt of electricity.
hold and release to create a shocking trap.
And that doesn't work too well from my experience. There's a murder of Crow.
Comstock's men will surely take him.
Do you ever get used to it? The killing.
Faster than you can imagine.
Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Because, quite frankly, that's about all there is to show you without spoiling much of the story. Sorry I wasn't able to talk that much about it, but the game does require your full concentration. But Bioshock Infinite, again, I'm not an FPS player, but I love this game. And I absolutely love everything that this game does and how it does it. Mind you, it's not entirely bug-free. It's not without its flaws, of course. But it's definitely one of the better games that I've played in the last few years as far as an FPS game goes. It's certainly a hell of a lot more interesting than Halo and the Call of Duty series combined in the last, or Call of Duty, as in shit. Anyways, remember to check us out at crossbordergaming.com, as well as thatgamerhub.com/crossbordergaming. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. On Mondays, Harold does What Up Mondays every Monday. And I do my random videos of randomness, well, randomly. What else is there? You can follow myself and Harold respectively at eMaster1980 and at USFHBomb, as well as at CBG Podcast. And until next time, toodles.